Okay, the example 2 of time diagram. So suppose that the annual effective interest rate is 5%, and the deposit of 2x was made today, and the 3x will be made a year later. And payment of $500 a year for 3 years will be made starting 2 years from now, so t is equal to 2. Then the balance will be 0, and determine x. Okay, so we have the 2 deposits and the 3 payments. So we would like to see the time diagram here. So we have the time 1, 2, time 0, 1, 2, the 3, 4. So we have, we have 2 cash inflow, so that is the 2x here and the 3x here. Then we have the $500 cash outflow for the financial institution at time 2, 3, and 4. Then I is equal to 5%, so 0.05. So we would like to determine x. And how to do that? So one point is that we have to evaluate the both cash flow at the same time point to equate two quantities. So, okay, so 2x is at time 0, but we also think about the value of this deposit of 3x at time 0. And we go back 1 year, so that means the value is the 3x times v. So we have discount. So I is equal to 0.05, then the v is equal to 1 over 1.05, so 0.9524. And this 3x is discounted by the 0.0476. So we have the 3xv here. And we can do the same thing for this $500. So we have 3 payments of $500, but we have to evaluate these values at time 0 to compare the cash inflow and cash outflow. Maybe for yourself, that this is cash outflow and this is cash inflow. And 500 is worth 500 times v square here. So 500 at time 2. So this is year. This is t, year. This is worth 500 v square. And this $500 at time 3. So this is worth 500 v cube. And the last payment, this is 4 years from now. So this is worth 500 v to the 4th power at time 0. So we have to compare this cash flow with this cash flow. So we have to equate this. So that means the 2x. So I will say that the inflow, so outflow is equal to inflow. So that means the 2x plus 3xv is equal to 500 v square plus 500 v cube and 500 v 4th power. So that means, okay, so we want to solve this for x. So x is equal to this 500 v square v cube v 4th power divided by the 2 plus 3v, and plug in this, the v is equal to 0.9524. Then we get this as $266.99. Yeah. So in this way, we can use the time diagram to identify some unknown quantity. Yeah, so we can say that, okay, so before solving a problem, that you can make a guess. We have 5% interest and we have the 3 payments of 500. Very roughly speaking, with 0 interest rate, 2x plus 3x is equal to 1,500, 500 times 3. So x is approximately 300. And how much discount it has? This 500 is approximately 10% less at time 0 because interest rate is 5% per year. So that means the 10% less, so negative 50. And the 500 at time 3, this is actually worth $75 less. And at time 4, so if we discount to the t is equal to 0, the 4 years of 5% interest, so approximately 20%, so 100. So present value of these $1,500 payments is the 1,500 minus 100 minus 75 minus 50, so minus 225. So this is 1275. And then we divide this by 5. So approximately we can guess the 2425, so $265. So it's kind of close to this answer. Yeah. So this is how to use time diagram to solve a question.